Disclaimer. I don't know nothing. I ain't talking about nothing. And I ain't saying nothing. But let go. This little box right here. Mm, mm, mm. I promise you. I feel like this is an episode in what? No, seriously. I feel like it's a Pokemon game.
It's I can definitely tell that there's moisture that came from the condensation on the top of the lid. It's not too bad. It's not soup, so we're okay with that. So just so that you guys can see, there was supposed to be an inscription on this box. I'm not seeing that. You can see how wet it is on the inside from condensation, though. If we find an inscription, we'll send you guys a picture, but right now, I'm just not seeing that.
Hey, Kate, what does it say on that book right there?
There's like 4,000 or 5,000 books in there right now. Which book? It's hard to read it upside down, but I see something Bird Island, Patent Family Flower. Constitution and bylaws of Lee Camp program. Yes, that's our first one there. That was on the inventory.
Mind you, I was picked for this. I was doing my due deals about something totally different than this, okay? And all of a sudden, I just tuned in. And by me tuning in, it just seems too easy. Either I'm extra woke or everybody is extra sleep. They just staged a whole Blues Clues situation. And ain't nobody paying attention. They're telling you the truth. They're uncovering the lies. And they're letting you figure it out until they're ready to give it out. Anywho, I'm impatient. So, as I was watching the live stream, right? I'm noticing like this just seems so weird. They got all kind of people there, a little bitty baby there, and then he's saying his daddy name like we supposed to know his daddy. I couldn't find his daddy nowhere, so y'all help me out with Mercer. I don't know, but they're linked to a lot of different people over there in Massachusetts and Virginia. So I'm not really going for the fact that that was that little baby's name or not. I'm thinking they just threw that out there as well. But all right, first thing I noticed, this box, it does not look like it has been underground for all those years, period, especially with it being copper. Then the second thing I noticed was the first thing the lady was looking for was an inscription on the top of that lid, and she said it wasn't there, right? Third thing now we go over here to little mama over here that's over here in the little box, and she's the guy off to the back. You know, they're the clue givers, right? The guy off to the back said, "Is it dry?" And then, because it looks pretty dry to be down there all them years, right? So she was like, oh, no, at least it's not sick, whatever. Okay, boom. Now you got Miss Busybody over here talking about whatever she was doing, you know, because she, at first I thought she was diverging the situation because she was just a little nervous, panicky, and all that, especially for her to say that she has been doing this since 1996. So I'm like, you know, the way that she was all jittery and stuff, she was making sure she didn't mess up. So you know your job since 1996. So what you couldn't mess up was giving us the right clues, the right way, and just, you know, executing it like you were supposed to. All right, appreciate it. Duly noted. And I got it. I caught that, mama. All right. So now you got little mama off to the side. She over here by herself. You right? And a guy, I'm assuming he's an African American man, just listening to his voice. He states, what's that say right there? So she said, I can't read upside down, right? She says she cannot read upside down. Are you serious? Then you got Big Mama over here to the back. She says, oh, it's about 4,000 or 5,000 books in there. Oh, my spidey senses went up then. Then Lil Mama, she proceeds to go on and read it out. And she says, Bird's Island and the Patent Family Flower. And then she stated that those were books, right? You got three people that recognize those two titles being at least three books, right? All right. They wasn't. Then she laid something down and said, this is the first thing right here. This is the first thing that we get out of here. But we already discussed this. Why you ain't pull them books out? Oh, okay. So was Bird Island a book from the 1700s to the 1900s? Uh-uh. Not at all. It's book worthy. Bird Island Lighthouse is located outside of Boston, Massachusetts, out on the outskirts of Slippacon Harbor, not too far from Buzzard Bay. The government bought the land for $200 from George Blankenship. The first keeper that stayed there, you won't even believe it. They were banished there, them and their wife, by the government. William Moore. They labeled him as an ex-veteran, but he was known as an ex-pirate, okay? Just in case some auntie babies just now walking in, okay? Let's see what we got here. We got a televised Virginia Department of Historic Resources or researchers. They are lively going on a box that was so-called underground for all these years since 1886, right? And when you open it up, it has little to no damage, so we could see it from a distance. Boss lady touching stuff without no gloves. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all this 100 and some year old paper. You touch it with your hands, man. You trying to unfold it with your hands. You shaking like a leaf on a tree. Okay. Anyway, you guys are literally the crowd that you had there was literally set up to give us clues. Okay, the clues that you have given us have led us from the Birds Island over here to William Moore. Okay, William Moore has not only led us to that one lighthouse, he also led us to a second lighthouse that was also purchased by the government after he left the first one in 1822. And we know from 1822, he was there at that lighthouse all the way up until 1830. What is this trying to tell us? Why doesn't history mention Mr. Moore? How did Mr. Moore wind up scamming the government out of money and then the government actually then we don't know what's going on with his wife and children, and then all of a sudden they take you from one after your wife is dead to another location, like maybe they got to keep you under wraps because you's a bad man, and yeah, I don't know nothing else. But anyway, so it was interesting. His second lighthouse that he was sent to, it was over here linked to 1620 the Pilgrims. Disclaimer, I don't know nothing, I ain't talking about nothing, I ain't saying nothing, alright? But it's for entertainment purposes only. We're just saying hypothetically what if, and that's it. Alright, but check this out. Just remember Pilgrims and don't forget Thanksgiving. Let's just talk crazy for a minute. What better place to put a ex-pirate than at a lighthouse? Come on, man. Whale fleets, fishing, and shell fishing industries were expanding by the 1820s, and Billingsgate Island was the ideal location for the light to guide vessels into the harbor. On May 7th, 1822, Congress appropriated $2,000 for the lighthouse. Appropriated meaning it was not a fund. It probably wasn't a trace at the time, and they didn't want anyone to know. Hypothetically, until now. Y'all gotta admit, it seems crazy, but it makes a hell of a lot of sense. I mean, think about it. The last lighthouse that he stayed at, it was so raggedy he had to move. Which leads me to believe that he's not really a handyman like he should be staying in a lighthouse, right? So then when you get transferred for possibly, burying your people and stuff, right? You go over there and you get like $100 and some more than the last attendant that was just there. Come on, man. That's about as deep as I can go on that for now. But I did check into something else. I got some news you could use, right? But look, for everybody that thought I was crazy as hell at the first half of this video, and maybe it just didn't all come together. When I dropped this second one where the first clue led me to the second clue and how much sense it makes, man, just leave me a comment, and just tell somebody about this video and how your OG auntie peeped it. All right, I want you to see what we looking for here. We got the Patent Family Flower book is what I have in the search engine, right? You see, we got books of patent, we got Time, Tide, and Tonics, Patent Medicine Almanac, stuff like that. It wasn't the exact thing. So all of a sudden, my finger hit there. And this is where it takes me, right? Oh, come on here. So when it takes me here, it says famous descendants of William Bradford. Looky, looky. Is he exposing a cookie? The Baldwin brothers are kin to Clint Eastwood. Christopher Reeves? Noah Webster, Webster's Dictionary? Oh, Lord, Julia Child. Oh, and she was a spy, wasn't it? Oh, my goodness. The Kodak, Eastman Kodak Company? John Lithgow? Dr. Benjamin Spock. Oh, my goodness. This is really like the Goonies. Okay. Hold on. Come on down here. William Bradford himself, born March 19, 1590. He died May 9th, 1657. Okay? He was a governor after John Carver died. He was the second signer and primary architect of the Mayflower Compact in Provincetown Harbor. He was a writer of some type of journal and stuff. And also, he's one of the first to proclaim what is known as Thanksgiving. This is really a... Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for now. But get what? I always wanted to say, hey, you guys. Oh my God, are they literally pulling every single movie that they ever made out of their hats to bring us clues to the truth? If so, I'm here for it. Either way it goes. Like I said, y'all, if I convinced y'all otherwise, I'm not even trying to convince y'all. If you can go with this entertainment purpose video that I am insinuating, then rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share. Just put auntie up here. You know what I'm saying? That way I can keep on coming with this good content. But if anybody out there, has picked up something that I have forgot, or, I have lost something and you found it, drop a dime. Hit me in my email. Auntie love you for free. Shit that you do.